During the period between July 8 and July 10, the following changes have taken place in the theater of operations. In the Kharkov sector, the Nazi units known as Kraken were moved to the town of Starai Saltov. They took positions to counter the expected crossing of the Seversky Donets River by the Russian troops. Due to the heavy casualties and continuous desertions, the Ukrainian troops are taking convicts as replacements.
In the Slavyansk sector, artillery exchanges are taking place near the towns of Svyatogorsk and Shchurova. The two towns were heavily shelled by the Ukrainian troops. In response, the Russian artillery fired at the 25th Air Assault Brigade, destroying its command posts. Also, Russian troops struck at the Ukrainian artillery positions and an ammunition depot in Slavyansk. As a result, up to 100 Ukrainian personnel, over 1,000 US supplied M777 howitzer rounds, and over 700 Grad MLRS rockets were destroyed.
In the Donetsk-Lugansk sector, Russian troops are advancing towards Seversk from the direction of Spornoye. Along the avenue of approach, in the village of Ivanodarivka, the Ukrainians have concentrated personnel and combat materiel. The Ukrainian command, realizing the importance of blocking the Russian advance from this direction, are repositioning the units of the 10th Mountain Assault Brigade augmented with anti-tank rocket system units. The Ukrainians are also providing air defense with the vintage Soviet Strela 10 systems. The Allied troops are actively employing MLRS systems to facilitate their advance towards Seversk. Russian troops conducted an assault on the village of Grigorovka, driving the Ukrainians out. The Allied forces are continuing the advance at the village of Serebryanka, which enables further movement towards Seversk. The town of Seversk is situated in lowlands. Therefore, attacking it from the nearby higher grounds is advantageous. Realizing that, the Ukrainians are attempting to hold on to every village in the vicinity of Seversk. Currently, the battle for Serebryanka is underway. Its seizure would allow to establish a staging area for an attack at the northeast part of Seversk, while the control over the village of Ivanodarivka will open the avenue towards Zivanovka, which would create an opportunity of semi-encircling Seversk.
In the town of Druzikovka, a Russian strike destroyed a Ukrainian ammunition depot. In the city of Donetsk, the Ukrainians targeted the Kalinin coal mine. The Ukrainian troops struck the city of Shuktursk. It appears that an ammunition depot was hit. The resulting fire caused the evacuation of the residents of the neighborhood. Russian troops struck a Ukrainian military barracks west of Artyomovsk. The Ukrainian troops struck the Petrovsky and the Kievsky districts' ammunition depots in Donetsk. Over the past week, the Ukrainians have been successfully targeting such installations using the satellite data provided by the United States. So far, the Russian side has not been able to neutralize these efforts.
In the Nikolaev-Krivoy Rog sector, the Ukrainian troops have attempted a reconnaissance in force to identify gaps in the Russian defense near the villages of Posad Pokrovskoye and Stepovaya Dolina. However, the Russian artillery put an end to those efforts, chopping up the enemy positions so badly that the Ukrainian troops, without an order from their command, left the Posad Pokrovskoye village, which is now in the gray zone. At this point, Russian troops appear in no rush to take control over this village. A Ukrainian Su-25 assault jet and a MiG-29 fighter were shot down near the village of Belaya Kranitsa. Ukrainians delivered a missile strike at the Kakhovskaya hydroelectric power station in the town of Novaya Kakhovka. There are casualties. The Russian air defense was able to intercept most of the missiles, preventing the destruction of this infrastructure facility critical to the Kherson region. The local law enforcement is searching for the residents who passed the information about the Russian troops' positions to the opposing side. Have you sent the geographic coordinates to anyone? Yes. What coordinates exactly? The wooded area at Malyachansk. The place was struck the next day, I believe. Do you realize that your actions led to people dying? Yes. And how does that make you feel? I am sorry, I was wrong. It was stupid of me to do it.
2 UK-supplied Harpoon coastal missile systems were destroyed in the Odessa region. Ukrainian UAVs shot at a gas station at the border village of Novyi Yurkovichy in the Russian Bryansk region. A Ukrainian UAV dropped an explosive device on a border guards post in the Russian Kursk region. The US President Joe Biden has signed an executive order to enact the next military aid package to Ukraine. The package includes 4 HIMARS MLRS, as well as the MGM-140 surface-to-surface Army tactical missile systems, ATACMS. These systems have a maximum firing range of 190 miles, that is 300 kilometers. The above systems will significantly increase the Ukrainian troops' precision strike capabilities. Thanks for watching. The next situation report is coming soon.